Okay, I'm going to pick it up where I left off before. Coming by the house on the right, there's a mommy and some kids on the bicycles going up Vaughan Street, familiar sight, and continuing down the sidewalk. This is the alley that goes between the two rows of houses, and the garage is not all open. I'm turning to the right, starboard, and you can see that alley goes way up there. And this one here is our house with a two-car garage. 2 cars in there. And then the alley, and this is where people put out their trash, their recycling. And you drive your car in here, and then you can go directly into your garage. So I'm going to continue north on Vaughan Street now. We're coming up to a corner here pretty soon. It'll be pretty obvious where I am. Sorry, it's shaky. There we go. We're a little over a minute into this now. You can see they put these things as sort of a privacy area. I'm coming up to the corner now. Here's a little area they have out in front of one house. You can see it's pretty nice. It's a little garden area. Chairs, places for bicycles. And continue up here to the corner. We're still on Vaughan going north. I'm coming up to the corner of Vaughan, and the street in front of me to the right is McCordy Street. This is McCordy Street here to the right. Going back, looking at McCordy Street, and over here is what they call the Tower District. And that's the old control tower from when Miller, they call it down here Miller instead of Mueller. Miller was a regular airport before Berkman was built, and before that it was an Army Air Force base, Army Air Corps base. And just to give you an idea about what the plans are, this car here, I'm motioning it through. Okay. I'm stepping across the district here. You see, it's a big field. And it says, I'm going to walk right up to the sign so you can read it. We are in what is known as the Tower District for obvious reasons. It's called the Tower District. Here's a sign. It's kind of dark. You probably could make it out. On the right-hand side, you can see Vaughan continues north, and the sun shadow. It's a big field. This is McCordy Street on here on the left, and this is the big apartment house that's right next to our house. You can see our house in the background there. Now, I'm walking across the field now, so it's going to be a little shaky. 3 hours and 52 minutes, 3 seconds and 55 minutes into this. That's the control tower. They left it here when they tore down the rest of the base and started putting the houses in. Now, over here, just on the horizon, you can make a whole bunch of houses that are being built. One you can barely see on the corner there, which has got green, that's the twin to the house that we have. It's exactly the same. Again, the control tower. Again, the apartment house that's next door. And that's back to our street. Now, I'll walk down here a little bit. Maybe I can even walk around the block. We're coming up on Berkman Street. Berkman Street, oh, by the way, there's the omnipresent airliner. Where is it? I can see it. There it is. It's real thin. That's southwest air. It's heading into Berkman. Okay, we'll go back, looking to the west again. And see the tower? There's the tower again off to the right. A kid on a bicycle. A lot of bicycles around here. Okay. It's a 3-story apartment house. It's fairly new. We're coming up to the corner now. I'm 5+ minutes in. It'll get less shaky when I get up at the corner. I think. Yeah. We're coming up to Berkman. Berkman is one of 2 or 3 thoroughfares that goes north-south. So to the, excuse me, I tripped. To the right is north, and to the left is south. And of course, that's the sun up there. Okay. Oops. Don't ever try doing this walking across an unfinished field. Okay, here's the street. There's no traffic. So I'm up now, coming up on the corner of Berkman, which is the one that's directly in front of you. You see the car turning. And McCordy. That's the one I'm walking down. So I'm still walking to the west. And I'm going to take a port here and head south. This is Berkman. It's 2 lanes divided. It's one of the main thoroughfares into town. You can see there's a lot of cars. You don't have long to go here. We'll make it within 10 minutes, that's for sure. This is a yoga studio here on the left. Linda's going to be going over to that. And here's a store that they have yet to open. It's for lease. They'll hold it steady for a minute. Still the cars come. And coming up on the corner. And of course, if you guessed that the corner is one of Tom Mueller Street, you'd be correct. Okay. Almost there. We will be able to do this within 10 minutes. Even though it's kind of shaky. I need a GoPro camera. It'd be better than this. That main street you see out there beyond Tom Mueller is Manor. That's one that's outside of the Mueller development. It's actually part of the city of Austin. And the cars do whiz by. Oh, going south. I'm going to take a port. So now I'm going to be going east. The sun is at my back. Here's the front of the apartment house. It's actually sort of a seniors, 55 and over. Wildflower Terrace. Here you can see the sign here. Wildflower Terrace. And it goes up 3 stories. And you can see the address here in the corner is 3801 Berkman Drive. So they actually give you an address on Berkman, even though the street immediately to the right is obviously Tom Mueller. Okay. Gonna make it. Oh, 10 minutes. This could be a long time to upload this one. But we'll be back home pretty soon. This would be much better if I had a GoPro. Some stabilization. We're over 10 minutes into this. It really is too shaky. I may just delete it rather than sending it out. Here's another airliner going into Berkman. You can hear it in the background. We're right on the flight path to one of the runways. And we're coming up to a familiar street corner. We've been all the way around the block now. And we're back. We're on Tom Miller. And voila, the street we're about to cross is Vaughan. That's where we started. And we'll cross Vaughan Street. There. And now, oh my, there's a house on the corner there. Well, that's our house. You can see my shadow here. I'm crossing Vaughan Street. I'm walking up to our house. You see there are other houses already built on the street. This is the greenway across the way, and there's a golf course. More of a putting course, I think. And we're at the front door now. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. You are now at 3000 Tom Miller Street in Mueller. And apparently there's somebody from the United States Navy who lives here. Talk to you soon.